Okay, to get started, I'm just gonna pin my hair here out of my face. And we're going to start with the base shade. And the base shade that I'm using, obviously I'm starting with a primed eye. I'm using MAC Paints in Untitled. And the base color that I'm going to be using is actually from like an old Urban Decay palette that I really don't use very much. And it's going to be the color Half Baked, which is this color here. And it's just kind of hard to see because this is so shiny. I'm going to depot these eventually. But it's just this really rich gold, and it goes on really shimmery and beautifully. So I'm actually going to pack the brush quite a bit with that. And we're just going to start by applying that to the entire lid. Just like this. Just tapping it on at first, and we're going to get it up just above the crease. And I'm using, this is a Coastal Scents brush, but any stiff shadow brush will work. This one's just a bit stiffer than some of my other brushes. So it gets a nice color onto the lid. Just like that. Next, you're going to take Casablanca by MAC. This is just a nice white shade that has a touch of gold color to it, and I'm going to really pack this on the brush even more than I did the gold color. And I want to get a really nice highlight in the brow bone going. So just gonna take that color and just really get it on there very thickly. We're gonna blend it out. And then also getting it into the corner of the eye here, near the tear duct area. And then I'm also just patting whatever is left on the brush as like a little highlight in the center of the eye. It'll be subtle, the highlight, but it's just going to give your eye a little bit more dimension. See, now I'm just blending out those two shades together. And the next step is to take a star powder. This is by Makeup Forever, and this is shade 90922. And it's just a really beautiful golden shade. And I'm just going to use my Sephora Professional dome shape brush here, blending brush. I'm going to pack on the color, tap off the excess so it doesn't end up all over my face. And we're just going to apply this into the crease. And this is, you know, a bronzy shade. It's deepening the gold kind of look here and giving a lot of dimension and a lot of shimmer because this is a very shimmery eye. And then what I did on this eye, I took my Alexis Vogel chamois. You could use a piece of tape, you could use a business card, and I just put it nicely in the corner like that and got like a really pretty fanned out shape going. You can see that it goes out a little bit further in the other eye. So just like that, really easy. And next we're going to take a smaller brush. This is the C139 Stiff Tapered Crease Brush. And I'm going to be using another Makeup Forever product. This is number 139. It's just a nice dark matte brown. And I'm going to put that just in the crease of the eye, not up high on the crease. Really concentrate it only in the deepest part of your crease. And this is just, it's probably not even going to show. It's just going to give dimension. So you definitely don't want it to appear too much. And we're going to put a little bit more star powder over this, but you can see I'm also pulling it into the corner of the eye, and this is going to help with the shaping of the eye to make it nice and pretty and cat-shaped. Just going to add a touch more. So this is all just about building dimension to get your eyes to really pop. So you can see that it's not really that detectable, but it really is giving a beautiful shadow in there. And then I'm just going to go back in with the same brush, only this time with the star powder. And just going to lightly tap over the brown. I'm going back in with the smudger because it's going to apply a more concentrated amount of the star powder and just really give me a beautiful amount of shimmer. So there is the eyeshadow part basically done. Next, I'm taking a gold eyeliner pencil. This is by Rainbow Priorities, but just any smudgy gold eyeliner pencil will do. And I'm just going to concentrate the gold pencil into the corner here And then just go all the way down the waterline. I'm sorry, underneath the waterline, just the bottom lash line, to get another dimension of color. And then I'm going to take my black liner pencil for my waterline, and this is Avon's Super Shock Gel Liner in black. And I'm just going to line both my upper and lower waterlines, concentrating on that V in the front of the eye. And now once we've done that, we're going to take our, let's find it, my MAC Fluid Line in Blacktrack. And I'm going to line my eyes. I'm using quite a thick brush, more so than I usually use, to kind of get the basic shape. And then once I get the basic shape, I'm going to go back in with a bent liner brush to kind of correct and make sure the line is perfectly straight. So now just taking that upper line and winging it out, and then making it a thick wing by just filling in the rest of that little triangle. So now I'm going in with a more precise brush, just this bent liner brush, just to make sure that the line is perfectly smooth. Next, we're going to take what sort of inspired this look, which is just a gold glitter liner. This one's from Beauty UK. I'm not actually familiar with this brand, but I recently took a little trip to England and grabbed a few interesting things that I had never used before. I actually don't have a gold glitter liner, and I bought this in gold and like a teal color because I thought they were really pretty and vibrant. So next, we're just going to take that glitter liner and using, you know, quite a few coats, I'm just going to re-stick the brush in every so often so that we get a nice concentration. And then I take the glitter liner as well on the wing of the eye. Liner up here. Just for fun, just for extra shimmer. And then again on that smudger brush, we're just going to take the tiniest touch and kind of blend out that line. You see it kind of mutes it just a touch. Still gives you the pretty shape, but then it's just not as crazy and dramatic there. More wearable. And next you would curl your lashes and apply mascara. This is my Shu Imura lash curler. And I'm going to be using something that Pixie Woo is always raving about, which is the Collection 2000 Big Fake False Lash Effect Mascara. Just use it for the first time today on the other eye when I was prepping for the video. And it does a great job of really grabbing onto the lashes. I do really like that. So that is the look for the eyes. Just a really pretty, it is neutral, but it's dramatic neutral, which I really like, because for me, I really like dramatic makeup. So next, we're just going to do cheeks and lips. So for cheeks, I'm going to be using a product that I've really been loving, and I had this for a really long time, but really didn't use it very often, and that's the Fusion Soflights by Smashbox in Dusk. I really just love these colors. They're going really well with my skin tone. I'm thinking that maybe the reason why I'm liking it so much is because I'm very pale compared to what I usually am, and maybe before this really wasn't dark enough for my skin tone. So I'm just going to swirl this onto a brush. Oops. And just get the top of my cheekbones here and just get like a really pretty bronzed out glow. I'm also going to use a highlighter, and I'm going to use a really bronzy highlighter actually. And this is the Alexis Vogel Sparkle Dust in Sprinkles. It's just sort of like a nude, like a beigey shimmer. It's really pretty. I'll put that onto a fan brush and just hit the top of the cheekbone here. So this is definitely, you know, a shimmery look. And then I'm going to use one of my new liners that I got from Rimmel, really liking it. It's called Exaggerate Full Color Lip Liner, and this is in shade 18, which is Addiction. And this is what it's like. It's kind of got like a nice big tip, and I think that that's what helps you sort of exaggerate your lip shape, because as you're lining, you're going right to the edge. So now what I'm going to do is cheat the lines a little bit, and I'm going to darken the corners because it gives really pretty dimension to your face, to your lips rather. So you can just darken the corners like that. And then you could use 2 different lip shades really, and they'd both be really pretty. I think the one that I'm going to go with is the L'Oreal color Riche in Golden Vanilla, which is really nice because it's this nudie shade with sort of a gold shimmer in it. But, you know, what I'm really loving and like my all-time favorite lip color is Viva Glam 5, which is like a pinky nude with gold shimmer. So really either one would be very pretty. They're just so nice. I can't decide. I think I will go with the color Riche. And finally got a new tube of the Viva Glam 5, and I just love. So just kind of put that all over the lip. And then I'm going to take a nice gold shimmer and put it right in the center of the lip for some extra oomph. And what I'm using here is just a lip palette by Sephora. I'm just actually going to do it with my finger. So that is the final look. Let's take this down here.